Hello again. We're working on the UAV Reaper. First of all, in the last video I talked about the ball turret and being powered by a gearbox, and today I'm going to show you that gearbox, its components, and the layout of how it's going to work. So from Servo City you can purchase the gearbox frame here, which consists of the black frame, the bearings on both sides. You have to purchase a servo separate or modify one. Rather than modifying one, I went ahead and purchased one of Hi-Tech's robot ACC servos. This one is a continuous rotation servo, 4.8 to 6 volt, operates at 43.4 RPM plus or minus 10%. Output torque isn't a lot, it's 2.8 kilograms centimeter squared, or 38 ounces. It weighs 41 grams. It's 40 by 19 by 36. It's a dual ball bearing plastic gear servo, mainly made for stationary applications. This is the number of the servo itself. It was about 16 bucks, so it wasn't real expensive. The gearbox comes with everything but the servo. Comes with both drive gears, the big and the little. Comes with 3/8 throughput shaft with a snap ring on one side. It comes with 1 3/8 collar to connect the main drive gear. This gear happens to be the 2-inch gear, and it creates a 5.4 to 1 reduction ratio, which is just about what I want for my ball turret. The setup goes together like this. You can see the gears, they mesh. And on the bottom side of this, what we're going to have, I've already assembled most of the camera piece, but what I did is took and bought another 3/8 bell collar, drilled my camera for center, and red Loctited that on there. And then what will happen is this will sit on the end of the gearbox, and that will be the pan. And then the tilt, of course, you can see is driven by this servo here, which is also a Hi-Tech MG55. I also upgraded, this is the Hobby King NTFC 38mm CCTV camera. I went ahead and upgraded the lens to a 6mm IR. It's not real fancy to show you much of anything right now, but this is a lens that's applicable for night vision or infrared vision, if you will. So all this will assemble, and the ball turret will actually attach to the camera base, and so in essence the whole ball turret will pan by this gearbox. Not only is it panning the camera, it's going to power the entire ball turret. And for everything sitting here, you're looking at close to about 85 bucks. And I would recommend doing it something like this if you want precision control of the camera. Now if you went to a digital servo, you could actually program your servo to bit step if you wanted, or it's got a lot of setup variables, I guess you could call it. The through shaft is hollow, and so we're going to go ahead and run the camera wires up the center of that, out the top. That way everything can pivot around underneath and we're not tying up cords and cables. The servo that powers the gearbox itself will have, it has a JR Futaba connector on it, and that's supplied obviously. So but basically what we got going on, you can see in this video, or at this point, I've gutted 90% of the front half. I got rid of the 2 struts that came up here in the front piece. I got a little more I got to chip out. I don't know what kind of glue they use when they assemble this, but it's pretty gnarly stuff. So What I'm going to do is assemble everything and get it working, and the next video I post will be of the ball turret in place underneath the plane, and the gearbox and everything will be mounted inside here, and we'll be pivoting underneath. I'm going to post a couple of more videos pretty quickly of the motor, the installation, and all that. So for now, this is the ball turret setup brought to you by servocity.com, and I look forward to seeing how many people are interested in it.